But who do you have as MVP?
Ooh, Mahomes.
It's gonna be Aaron Rodgers.
Are you? Wait, no, that's my song.
Sabrina, ain't no woman gonna be making no breakfast and here goes your thing and you are my man.
That's what you do.
That's what they took him out of that game. That if he was just a little dizzy, you come back. They took him out the game.
It was called a precaution. Precaution.
They took him out the game and put Henny in. Come on, Sabrina. With the Super Bowl on the line. So glad that y'all can join us today. So we had a football less week, but there are several topics we need to discuss. Sabrina's going to start us off today.
So last week in our previous show for Football for Beginners, and I'll put the title at the bottom there, but during the show, we played a game called Never Have I. So we asked one another, have you ever done this? Yes. Have you ever done this? No. One of the questions that Gwen asked me was, have you ever skipped out on a bill? And my response was, yeah, hasn't everybody? So when my mother saw it, she was like, Sabrina, I can't believe you skipped out on a bill. And we went back and forth, and I'm like, what's the big deal? So I'm like, well, wait a minute, what does that mean to you? Because to me, it means one thing. So she said, it means when you like eat at a restaurant and leave and don't pay the bill.
Dash and dine.
I was like, I thought it meant you didn't pay your electric bill this month. You skipped it and went to the next month.
What color green is Sabrina? Is she evergreen, forest green, or emerald green? It means dash and die, not paying your electric bill just means you ain't pay your bill, baby.
So when I said yes, hasn't everybody, I thought it meant you skipped your bill because you didn't have it and you paid it the next month. I have never skipped out on a meal. Oh, no. Oh.
So no, Sabrina does not dash and dine.
Sorry, folks. Yeah.
I mean, okay. Dine and dash. That's what it's called. Dine.
Oh, yeah, dine and then you dash. Okay.
So let's get into this football thing, Sabrina.
All right, let's go.
So we have the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the Super Bowl 55. From our previous videos, we have learned that this is number 55, and the NFC and the AFC have split 27 times. So the two teams, let's just take the road to how they got to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
And I'm going to start with the Buccaneers.
Okay. So
the Buccaneers started off their season 3-0. And one of the victories was against the Saints.
Okay.
So had I went back and checked, this was going to be a prelude to them beating them in the playoffs. But I know they divisional rivals, but I didn't go back and I didn't research who won during the season.
Right, exactly. Me either.
That would have helped a little bit, but I didn't have Tom going. I didn't have Tom getting past Breeze anyway. So let's
me neither.
Real. Even if I had looked, I thought Breeze had more firepower and more weapons than Tom did.
And you're right.
And it started season off from the offseason. So how the Buccaneers season really started? They acquired Tom leaves New England after 19 years and goes to Tampa Bay. Everybody was like, what in the world? So they broke up the perfect merge between Belichick and Brady, you know? And then he gets to the team. Then Gronk comes out of retirement to play with him.
Then it's like, here we go. Here we go.
And then AB joins the team, which we thought was the most hilarious. Sabrina, you gotta run that clip movie. We just could not stop laughing.
Yeah, I hear it is.
Boom. AB is a phenomenal wide receiver, but I'm just afraid. Like they said, he was in great physical health. He looked good. So, you know, but the drama that's going to come with it. Who catches a hot air balloon ride to practice and you think the person is in their right mind? Come on. Oh my God. I can't.
I have tears in my eyes.
Come on, Sabrina, he got hot air balloon ride to practice him with the Raiders. I was like, oh, this dude went out. But okay.
Wait, but I think I think that's why Tom said you're gonna live with me because he's gonna be sure.
And the funny thing of what people didn't understand what was so funny was because at the time, AB had moved in with Tom and stayed with his family so that he could get him. And I was like, Sabrina, he gonna turn that family out. I'm thinking in my mind because to me, he's a little different. He's not. It's not mental. It's character, personality. You know, he's a little outgoing.
He's a little eccentric and
exactly. I'm trying to
something. Yeah.
So, you know, so I'm thinking, okay, they got AB, they got Gronk. He's still not gonna go.
Yep.
Okay.
I was right with you. I thought the same things that you thought. You were not alone. No, I thought the exact same. Everything that you just said, I thought. And you mentioned that the Bucs started their season 3-0. The Chiefs started their season 4-0. They beat the Texans, the Chargers, the Ravens, and somebody else to go 4-0. And everybody's like, they're going to go undefeated. They're going back. You know, is nobody going to beat them? And then they lost to the Raiders of all teams in week 5. So they were 4-1 and everybody is like, then they started questioning them, which shows you how people are so up and down about their opinion.
Are real fickle. Turn on a dime.
As soon as they lost to the Raiders, it's like, have the Chiefs lost it? Are they falling apart? No, they were not.
So in the next 3 games, they went 2-1 and they lost to the Bears of all people by 1 point. They still under my radar because I'm like, it's not going. If you go back and think about all our shows this season, I never once did we do a spotlight on them. We just kept saying, they won, it's Tom. They won, it's Tom.
Right.
But I got the Packers and the Saints. They were riding under my radar all year. I never ever gave it a second thought about them. And Sabrina even brought it up. I think the Bucs can win, and I'm like, not a chance. Here we go.
Yep.
So the rest of the season was a quick flash. The Saints blew them out. They beat the Giants. Anybody who played our division got an extra win, and they won. You know, so they kept winning. It was a quiet 11-5 season.
It was.
I hadn't realized they had won that many games. It was really quiet. You know, so they make it to the playoffs in the 5th seed behind us. And the Saints and I had the Saints and Packers going to the title game, but as we know, that didn't happen. They beat us.
Or the Seahawks too.
Exactly. That's right. They beat us. And then they beat the Saints. And then they took out my man Discount Double Check. And that's how they got it.
So to me, they deserve to be there, whether we think they do or not. I think that they earned it. They beat quality teams that people thought had the upper hand on them. Not necessarily us, but it's okay. But the other 2 wins, I think that was it showed something about them. They earned it. And
it helped that there wasn't good coaching in Green Bay. I'm just gonna be honest. I felt like if they had given when they didn't go full on 4th down, they took all the win out of the Packers sale. I'm sorry.
I agree.
I felt the same way sitting on my couch, like, man, I ain't playing no more. I ain't watching this no more. So imagine how the players could have been like, man, why wouldn't you go for it? Even if he didn't make it, it still would have showed him that we
want to win. Yeah, exactly. I have confidence in y'all. We want to win. We're not just going to take this laying down. We're not going to run. We're not scared. All of that. Yep, I agree with you. It took the oomph out of them, the wind out of their sails. So the Bucs are in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think I'm the biggest Brady hater. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, man, 2 of them rings he don't deserve. How they come back from a 28-point deficit to beat Atlanta in 1 Super Bowl, and then an awful call in the other Super Bowl with Seattle.
Now, but I thought we gave our pledge a few weeks ago. We weren't gonna hate on him no more.
Sabrina, I don't like him. And it's hard for me. You got to give him his due credit. He has the most Super Bowl appearance of anybody in the world with 10. He has the most rings with 6. So you got it. The GOAT title goes to him. Because remember, my GOAT was Peyton Manning because he won the Super Bowl with 2 different teams.
Right, and mine was Jerry Rice, but
That's safe.
I think Tom has overtaken both of them now. Even I think even if they lose, even if the Bucs lose in this Super Bowl, I still think
lose. They gonna lose.
I picked the Bucs, so we want to see.
And I didn't. Sabrina got a nice heart. Sabrina is one of the most nice. She's a wonderful.
I'm gonna give you another one of these like I did earlier.
Now, Sabrina, you know you got a nice heart. Sabrina, I'm rooting for the Chiefs, and I ain't even a Chiefs fan. I'm like, buy me a Chiefs shirt.
I would rather the Chiefs to win, but I'm picking the Bucs.
So why would you rather them win?
Oh, dang, that's the hate coming out again. Dang.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no reason.
So many people are rooting for the Chiefs. So many. A lot of people don't like this dude.
But it's got to be hate because it's no reason. It's no reason.
I have a reason.
Oh, that's right. We did talk about that.
I have a reason. We ain't talking about that because that's wrong of me to bring it up after 15 years, you know. But call me, I'll tell you. But I told you it's the hate when you go, because I asked people, why you root for the Chiefs? Nobody has a solid answer. Like an answer that can be like, oh, that's a good reason. Or be honest, you don't want him to get 7. I can even take that. Or I'm tired of seeing him. Or I want somebody else to win. You know, because let's keep it real. The GOAT is playing a possible future GOAT.
I agree.
Mahomes is 25.
Yeah.
So how many more years do he got to do it? And already in his 4th year, he done been to the Super Bowl twice.
And let's say he plays just till 35. How many more times? Even if he goes 2 or 3 more times, that's still great.
Exactly.
So yeah, and just to recap the Chiefs season real quick towards the end, they won all the rest of their games after they lost to the Raiders, except one. They lost their final game against the Chargers. And what I forgot was when I look back, I was like, oh, the Chiefs played the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in week 12. And the Chiefs won that game. But a lot of the teams that won during the regular season ended up losing in the playoffs. For instance, like the Saints beat the Bucs during the regular season.
That was a monkey stomp. It was like 40-something to 3.
And then when it counted, they lost. So you can't take that into, I mean, you can take it into consideration, but it doesn't always mean anything.
I don't think it works in favor of the team that won, because now you get cocky and you go, we already been here before, let's just do a repeat. And I think the team that lost has the momentum and the energy behind them to say, we ain't taking another L, let's win it. And this is all the chips in, because this is a Super Bowl. So you want to win this game.
And so you're standing behind
half of the season.
You're standing behind your pick. Chiefs are gonna win it.
Oh Lord, yes.
Okay.
I ain't deviating from. I ain't getting off this pick for nobody.
All right.
But I'm gonna be honest. Out of that AFC North, you got to give it to the Browns. They made a 180, a 175. If you ask.
175.
I'm just not all the way because they didn't get to the title game, but
gotcha.
They did a complete turnaround. I'm looking forward to seeing them play next year. That's gonna be fun.
And I hope there's no fall off. I hope they continue to build on it and not, regress next year. I'm excited for them and their fans.
Okay, Beanie. Let's play one more round of this or that.
Okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Go. Android or iPhone?
Android.
TV shows or movies?
TV shows.
When you're sleeping, fan on or fan off?
It depends on what time of night it is.
Book or ebook?
Book.
Sweater or hoodie?
Sweater.
Working alone or working in a team?
By myself.
Card game or board game?
Board games.
Super sandwich?
Sandwich.
City or countryside?
City. I don't know. Both.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Honesty or other feelings?
What's that mean?
So you take honesty versus sincerity, empathy, other feelings. So if honesty your number one feeling.
Yeah, honesty, I guess. I don't want to
Train or plane.
train. Time's up. Train. What was one question you asked me? Tripped me up. What was that?
City or countryside. We was just talking about that the other day too.
Yeah.
You know me, don't ask me that one because there ain't gonna be no hesitation.
You gonna say country?
Man, I'll take the mountains if you said it.
All right, M'Baku in the mountains.
That's right. Me and the Sasquatch. What is up with the quarterback swap between the Lions and the 49ers?
So I realized that the Lions traded Stafford to the Rams. I didn't realize that the Rams also traded Goff to the Lions. I think that's a lose-lose for everybody. I feel like the Rams paid way too much to get Stafford. All those draft picks. You got a quarterback that's, to me, at least in the middle towards the end of his career. They paid way too much, and then poor Goff is going somewhere where he's not going to see no success. He must have just went for the money completely. I did not realize that Goff went to the Lions as well. I didn't see that. I don't know how I missed that part.
And the Lions ain't going to the Super Bowl with him.
No, that had to be a financial decision. He knew full well the Lions ain't going nowhere.
It looked like to me they sold everything but the kitchen sink. They threw everything but the kitchen sink at the Detroit Lions to get Stafford, which was crazy to me because at one point in time, a couple of weeks ago, we were on his radar. People were saying like he should come to DC, and I was like, no, we both said no. And then like you said, all those draft picks, they paid way too much.
You're giving up all your potential future talent for a 32-year-old mediocre quarterback.
Mm-hmm. When you give up picks like that, that's 2 years. You're not gonna have no fresh players, no good fresh players, unless you luck up and get somebody. Because they gave away first round picks and a couple of second round picks. And some stuff for the following year. You know what I'm saying? So they can't get somebody out the draft to the third round.
For Matthew Stafford.
So giving up them draft picks can affect your team for years. And Kyle should remember that and look at what happened to us when we did it for Griffin 2012.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, because we had many lean, terrible years after that. So you cannot give up your future.
So many to get him.
Yeah.
So moving on from that, there's some rumbling in Green Bay because of what we was talking about with the NFC team and how LaFleur didn't go with him. It seems to be putting it out there kind of that he's ready to go. Now, is he saying this to shake up the organization? Because now that's one person they should do whatever to keep. You know what I'm saying? They need to get him some more weapons. One more wide receiver and a solid run game, and the Packers is back in the title game. But is Ern saying that to scare them? Because I can't imagine him without, I couldn't envision Brady without the Patriots. And now Brady has already let it be known. You can leave a team with a lot of success and go have success somewhere else. So they Ern, because apparently after the press conference after that last game, he kind of thanked the press and all of that, made it seem like that was his exit, you know. So now the rumblings is he could come to Washington, and I say no. I'm
just tired of us. You mentioned before us getting players past their prime. Yeah. This is still Aaron Rodgers. Don't get me wrong, but I want us to build for the long term, for the future. Yeah. I don't want to get somebody just for 2 or 3 years and then. No, let that go. Let him go. And plus, I can't see Aaron playing for anybody else. I can't, but I said that about Tom too. So what do I know? But I can't see him playing for anybody else.
He's mad, Sabrina, because he wants to win. Like they switched out coaches for him, remember? You know, and then they got back to the title game. But in the title game, LaFleur choked, if you ask me.
Yeah.
And so.
I just feel like he's just disgruntled. I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he's mad. I don't think he's actually going to go anywhere.
Some teams do what they have to do to keep this rock star. So let's see if the Packers going to put up a shut up. So last but not least, Deshaun still hasn't. It's a is done. He's not going to be in Texas next year, in Houston next year. So where's he going to land? I pray that he go right past us,
please,
because the top 3 picks, Jacksonville don't need a quarterback. They need other pieces. So it's the Jets and Miami. Tua just got to Miami, so are they going to be willing to bring in Deshaun? Maybe Deshaun is better than Tua, but I think the Jets should go all hands in and get Deshaun if they can. They got more cap space than anybody, which means he could get a lot of money, and they need to bring in some pieces. Like, I think Le'Veon is still there, so that's a good running back. I'm not sure if the line is any good because I haven't watched any Jacks games in years. But he needs a wide receiver and a good tight end.
And the thing is Deshaun willing?
Experts are saying
is does he want to go to New York? He probably wants to get out of Houston for many reasons, but one of which is he wants to win, and the Jets would not be that. Not right now. It would take some years. Yeah.
Yes, that's true. Money has a way of influencing people's decisions.
Very true. Very, very true. Very true.
And they got a lot of cap. They have the most cap space. We learned about cap space on that tutorial last week. They have the most cap space of any team.
Who does?
So they can, the Jets. So they can give him a huge contract. See, right now, Russell is the highest paid quarterback. Is it what if you were the Jets owners and Deshaun was like, I'm thinking about coming to your organization, but here's my one thing: I need to be the highest paid, the second or the highest paid quarterback in the league. Would you give Deshaun a contract of that?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Not to make him the second highest paid. No, I would pay him handsomely. He would not be the second highest paid. No, not for me. And don't get me wrong, y'all see me, my strong reactions to him. I don't dislike Deshaun. I just don't see him for Washington, and I don't see him at that top tier yet. Maybe because he hasn't had the pieces around him to show who he is, but I just don't see him like that yet. I don't. Would you pay him? If he asked for to be the second highest paid, would you pay him?
No. I'll give him a nice signing bonus, though.
Right.
It'd be the largest signing bonus ever. But it wouldn't be in his salary.
I agree.
I would give him a nice signing bonus. But that's it. And then
look at us talking like general managers and team owners and stuff.
And how much of that money is guaranteed too. That's another thing we need to teach on our level section about how much of the contract gonna be guaranteed if you give him a contract of that amount, So no, I wouldn't. But I don't want him to land in Washington. I think they should just. No. I want us to be an invisible blip on the map this year.
Yes.
Like, nobody focus on. Let's see what Six Pack gonna do. And maybe get because everybody know Trevor's going to be the first pick out of the draft this year. That's why he going to Jacksonville. So that's done. That's done. You know what I'm saying? So that's why Jacksonville ain't tripping on no quarterback. They're gonna say there'd be a fool not to. So we'll see, but I think we can do another year with Alex if he's physically capable of doing it, and then we got Six Pack waiting.
Yes.
So,
and once again, I'm not looking forward to the halftime show. No, I'm not. Maybe I'll become a weekend. Yeah, maybe I'll become a weekend fan after this.
Because I really don't like this song he got out now. It sounds too popish.
Oh, you don't? So you don't like pop?
Not really. I have to be honest. I can take it far as Madonna. That's
okay.
I mean, 80s Madonna. And I love Blue Eye Soul.
Ooh, me too.
They sing soul.
I
love Blue Eye Soul. So, but pop, don't get me wrong. I like Hootie and the Blowfish, but was they country or pop? The line was always blurred to me, and I do like, I love Pink.
Okay.
You
like Pink.
Started and then transcended, I like Pink a lot. That girl can sing.
Okay.
Of course, Christina Milian.
Aguilera.
What's the other one? Aguilera can sing. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I like some pop. I like some pop.
So there are.
Not
but him.
So maybe he'll convince us. We're going to come back. We'll talk about that next week. Whether we like the halftime show. along with the game.
My mind, and when it comes to music, I don't switch over easily. It's either a hit or miss with me, but we'll see.
Okay,
But
so
yeah, I wonder how they settled on him. Like he was the only one willing to do it, because at one time they had boycotted the halftime. They wanted Rihanna to do it last year, and she said no. But now that Jay-Z has taken over that part, maybe he can convince some people to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I would have went with a 70s soul fast funk or something, anything but the weekend. Uncle Charlie can turn it out.
Oh,
Get
Lord.
the got band up there, man. And it's Mars Day, and the time I went with my dad a couple of summers ago, sidebar, and Bootsy, Mars Day and the time, and Cool in the Game. Man, you would have thought those dudes was in their 30s.
Now listen to
That
me.
was the best show I had been to.
And listen to me. As great as you think that sounds, it's probably people younger than us watching thinking that sounds terrible. You see what I'm saying? It's all subjective.
I do listen to secular music, and I allow the twins to. My twins are 16, twin girls. They was playing one song one time. If I could have took that music box and throw it in the trash, I would have. I have never been so appalled in my life. That song was so bad, I was like, damn. And I thought I had heard one from Nicki Minaj years ago. No, this new one by Cardi B, and I don't even want to say her name on the show, but this new one by her is the worst in the history of music.
Yeah,
there's no way they should even do a radio.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about that song that I haven't heard it, but I've heard a lot about it.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, it's always about how the person look, the physical parts. It's not back in the, okay, see, I'm going on a rant.
Plastic.
It's all plastic and
all plastic.
Superficial. To me, one of the best artists ever out there.
No substance.
One of the best artists ever out there with substance, and only had one huge album that I can think of, and I'm probably missing some. But Lauryn Hill, to me, I respect the heck out of Lauryn Hill. Her music, she can sing, she can rap. If you listen to the way she writes with meaning. To me, today it's not about been a meaning.
Fan. I never liked them. I don't know why.
You never had who?
You right about her, but come up a little bit more. You right about her. Come up a little bit more. I got you one more.
Okay.
That I thought she played as clean as she could, and she kept it as clean as she could in this era. Is Ciara.
Okay, see, to me,
she get a little way with the outfits and her dancing. But come on, her song's not about that. She puts it in like a subliminal.
It's subliminal, yeah.
You know, but
it's
her
subliminal.
song's not about that. It's always about dancing or being positive or meeting a dude.
Yeah.
I haven't heard a Bassy Earth song yet, but she does, because that one outfit with Leveled Up, I was like, she could have put some more clothes on and I could have enjoyed it more. But I love the dance, and that girl can dance.
Yeah, she can.
And yeah, that's my girl. Believe it or not, I know I made a lot of jokes this year about it, but I really, really like her. You can play her song with my grandkids in the car, and I'm okay with it.
Okay,
yeah. You gotta turn it off. And let me just go on in on the Beehive. Even Beyonce, I think she started it all. That Cater to You song, man.
Wait, hold it. Now, I'm gonna be very transparent again.
Be transparent. I can't stand her.
I'm not a Beyonce fan. Wait a minute. But when she was with Destiny's Child, I was a Beyonce fan.
Okay.
You can't talk about Cater to You. That was my song.
I got Destiny's Child. But Cater to You made me mad.
That's my song.
After that, Sabrina, ain't no woman want to be making no breakfast, and I'm here go your thing, and you are my man.
That's what you do.
No, I'm gonna do it if you my husband. Yes, I was a great wife. You know what I'm saying? But no, and I think these girls get it wrong. They bowing down and accepting.
Listen. Nobody is saying bow down, and the song said, listen.
I'm gonna show you the way I bring you dinner, your slippers, and
listen. She said, Cater to You This is your day. This is your day. Your day.
Oh, I thought you said this is the way. Oh.
This is your day. Blow me away. Something. It's your day.
To let me blow you away. I thought
Yeah.
it was this is the way.
It's day. Blow you away. She didn't say I'm gonna cater to you every day. You ain't got to never do nothing, and I'm your slave. She said I'm catering to you. So anyway, I was a Beyonce fan as Destiny.
She started it.
But yeah, I'm not a Beyonce fan.
I love Destiny Child, but Beyonce, I'm not a part of the Beehive.
Yeah, never have been.
Sabrina, we got to be careful with that one because they'll attack us on this.
Have your opinion.
The music today, I just wish my heart is in it for her. Do you know her? My heart is in it for her because her keep it clean too, and she's real talented. Like I loved the song of the year last year for me was Skip Marley and Her Slow Down. Oh, I love that song.
See, that shows how out of touch I am. If it passed me on the street, I wouldn't know that song. I never heard it.
Oh Lord, you gotta listen to it after we get off here. It's a reggae song. Bob Marley, grandson, his name. They call it Skip Marley. So he did a duo with her. My heart is in it for her because she covers up. She's talented. All that stuff. Love her. So,
you went on a little tangent. We went from one thing to
music and sports is starting to collide. Like I noticed all the athletes want to be rappers or singers, and all the singers and actors want to play sports. It's like they never fully content in their roles, and the lines get blurred a lot, you know. So I think I wish they would have put a little bit more thought into the halftime show. Like
I agree.
They're going after the younger generation to bring them into football, maybe. You know, but man, ain't Gap Band still around? Charlie, Uncle Charlie. I would have even loved a Snoop. You know what I'm saying? Clean cut edition.
I can see that. I can see that because he has a lot of hits, a lot of them,
a lot, and then his stuff playing on the radio, so he has clean versions.
Right.
That would have made my day.
And I think everybody could get down with that, even if. Leaving all the other stuff aside, everybody kind of knows his songs.
Exactly.
Yeah, I could respect that.
So that's what I was hoping that they'd go back and pull somebody, but we'll see. But this Super Bowl, I'm gonna be cleaning, cooking, and watching with one eye. My hat goes off. Sometimes the Washington football organization can do some things that make it hard to be a fan. You know, but I had to support my team this week for Chase first Pro Bowl selection.
Yay, Chase.
And the Washington football team had the first African-American female assistant coach.
Right. And so she started out as an intern in Carolina, from what I remember. And then she's moved up the ranks, and now she's full-time now, right?
Yeah, she's assistant running back coach. And that shocked me.
That didn't shock me. That didn't shock me.
It did, Sabrina. They don't do right a lot. Now Snyder is trying to reverse that. Past history.
Go ahead, Gwen. Go ahead, Gwen. I've seen Snyder has made dumb decisions, but he's also shown that he's willing. He's never discriminated that I have seen. He'll bring in anybody and pay him as long as they do the job well. So it didn't surprise me that he
over their prime.
Right.
Past their prime.
He'll do anything to win. He'll bring in anybody. So he's never discriminated. So it didn't surprise me, but nah.
But this is a smart move. So I wasn't looking at it on that she's African American. I'm looking at a female coach. That's what but it shocked me. It made it more prevalent and more of a great decision for me, because she was an African American. Like, I don't care if she was green, let's win. You know what I'm saying? But I was more shocked about him hiring a female coach.
Okay,
that was my jaw dropping, because he hasn't come off as that type of owner. He had more black quarterbacks than any other. If you go through your mind real quick and think about the last, since his tenure, there have been many.
And before that, it was Doug and Doug only.
Many.
So congratulations to Jennifer King on her historic promotion and placement. We wish her the best. And of course, We wish Washington, our favorite team, the very best.
It would be nice to get her on. I'm gonna wait to maybe the off season. I'm gonna reach out to her to see if she'll come and talk to us.
Jennifer King?
Yes, our new coach, our new running back coach. I wish they get a new assistant running back coach for that line.
How they gonna have a running back coach for the line? You silly.
She can help if she can help them run. She can help them dudes block. Get your homie in and let me do it. Let me help you. I'm coming down to Ashburn or Richmond, wherever they. I'm gonna put a whole big old hoagie from one end to the other. You get this sandwich, you keep them boys off of this. You know
Wait, did you say sandwich or sandwich?
I said it right. You get this sandwich. If you keep them boys. Sandwich.
Oh my goodness.
All jokes aside, congratulations. That was a great move. So now it just looked like we just headed in the right direction because we got a new GM, you know, and we got this thing is a positive thing. Let's see what we do this offseason. Going to be pivotal, Sabrina. I'm telling you, be real crucial to what I'm looking for. They can't slip up. They can't even falter. This is a perfect setup for us to be successful next year.
Yes, and please make long-term, forward-thinking decisions and not spur of the moment. Oh, we can get this a rickety old player. Don't do that. Make long-term, smart, thoughtful decisions, please, because like you said, we're poised to move forward and be very successful. Please do the right thing. Oh, and I want to bring up one thing real quick. Congratulations, Coach Rivera was named the coach of the month for the month of December. So congratulations to him on that. And they declared him officially fully cancer-free as well. So he had a great month. This last month has been really great for him. I think he's
going to win Coach of the Year.
I don't know who would I think he would.
I'll say who going to beat him, Sabrina?
I see. The only reason I say he's not is because I think we had to win more for him to, but I know his personal triumphs kind of put him up there, but I don't think we won enough for him to get it. But who it's going to be, I don't know. Oh, but the NFL awards are coming out February the 6th.
I have Chase winning Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year, because he can do it. What other player has been more influential in helping his team excel? He went from rookie to captain, and he became a captain in his rookie year, unheard of.
And he deserved it.
Yes.
Show him your shirt, Gwen. Show him your shirt.
This is my Predator Chase shirt.
Hey.
So I just got comeback player of the year. If you ask me.
Yeah, he didn't get it.
The millennium, man.
I'm sorry, they need to name that award after that man.
They do.
They do. They don't have to do it while he's playing, but once he stops playing, it should be the Alex Smith comeback player of the year. That sounds perfect.
Yeah.
Man.
It gotta be that, man. Even me, I would have been like, you know what, take it. You know, just so I can just move on. But he trusted in his belief, his faith, and he just, man, I can't say enough about Alex. And I was not Alex fan. When he came, I was like, why?
I was like, who? Why? Yep.
And then I was like, but man, he the one. I'm forever Alex fan now.
Yes. So
we'll see. But I'm hoping Washington gets a couple of awards from our upcoming ceremony on Sunday. I just see Chase should be getting one or two. And I want Rivera to get one. You said no. I say I hope so.
I hope so.
And we both agree that Alex is a comeback player.
If anybody else is comeback player of the year, I don't know what to say. It's rigged. That's what I'm gonna say. Because the Chase one, maybe you can debate it with somebody. I don't know. Alex, to me, is no debate. It's no room for any other choice. It shouldn't be nobody else on the list. Yeah.
Man, Sam. But who do you have as MVP?
Ooh, Mahomes.
It's gonna be Aaron Rodgers.
Wait.
All the experts and stuff are leaning towards Aaron Rodgers.
How?
Because they saying he lost some weapons and he still was a winner. While Mahomes got all his pieces. It's hard. I'm telling you, it's gonna be hard for Mahomes to get credit because he got Kelsey, he got Hill, and he is a great player. But if one person is like Lamar won the year before because he was a one-man wrecking crew. You know, and I think Aaron is gonna win this year because he was almost a one-man wrecking crew. Like a lot of their victories, they put solely on his back because of him. So I'm just going with the expert. Plus, that's my number 2 dude. So everybody knows he's number 1. But I'm just
fully disagree.
No. So who do you have? You
got Patrick Mahomes. And I'm not no Chiefs fan. I'm not saying it because I want him to have it. He just Patrick Mahomes. Aaron Rodgers should not. No.
That's who everybody leaning to. Now they have been wrong, but most of the time they get it right, Sabrina. So
we'll see. So that's something we'll talk about on the next week's show. Who got the awards? Yeah.
I think the youngin got a lot of time left. You know, a bar injury and getting past his concussion protocol.
You and your concussion protocol, you gonna give that man a concussion, daggone it, aren't you? Sabrina.
Now that I go back and look at everything, Sabrina, they took him out of that game. That if he was just a little dizzy, you come back. They took him out the game.
It was called a precaution. Precaution.
They took him out the game and put Henny in. Come on, Sabrina. With the Super Bowl on the line.
He was just a little dazed.
Say it again.
He was just a little dazed. He ain't had no concussion.
Sabrina, you don't think they cheat sometimes?
No, I think that people do cheat.
So you don't think they do cheating to keep Mahomes healthy to play, to win? You don't think they just covered it up just a little bit?
I think he played too well to have a concussion. Maybe I'm just naive about it. He played too sharply to have a concussion. I think
that's who he is. I think half of them players back in the day, half of them players had concussions and came back and played the following week.
You're absolutely right.
Making it out. So if it's in them to play, they're gonna play. That's all he knows.
You're right.
Know what I'm saying? I bet you he be faster in his sleep. You know, dodging people because that's what they do. So you got to point to me. I'm telling you, Sabrina, next year because they're always gonna let them win, let the Super Bowl play out. Then next year, watch this, Sabrina. If it don't happen, then call me the conspiracy theorist that got it wrong. Okay, they're gonna say, "Oh, we're gonna find them because he wasn't out of his." We're gonna find the Chiefs because he definitely had a concussion and they didn't.
No, they're not because
we're gonna find them $100,000.
No, because that's gonna put bad light on the NFL.
I didn't know Lamar had 2 COVID protocols he broke, and nobody said anything till they got fined.
That's what I'm saying. I think they're gonna sweep it under the table and keep it. Yeah, if it's true, I don't think they're gonna do that.
Okay, we'll see, but we'll see. But I'm waiting for Sunday because they pegging it the GOAT against a future GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
That's the title of this Super Bowl.
All right, now I'm going to ask you some this or that. Are you ready?
Go.
Do you have your timer ready?
Oh no.
Okay. All right, are you ready? Go. Yeah. Mashed potatoes or baked potatoes?
Baked.
Card games or board games?
Card games.
Paperbacks or ebooks?
Ebooks.
Country or city?
Country.
Okay. Ice cream in a cone or in a cup?
Cone.
Bacon or sausage?
Woo, bacon.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Silver or gold?
Gold.
I know. Sleeping in the dark or do you need some light?
I want the TV on. I need some light.
Okay. Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Okay. Do you use bars of soap or shower gel?
Soap. Bars of soap.
Okay. Muffins or cupcakes?
Cupcakes.
Okay. A fake Christmas tree or a real one?
A real tree.
Wow. Okay. Necklaces or bracelets?
Bracelets. And promise that.
So many of the questions we were different.
Girl,
so many. What was it?
It ain't Christmas without no tree. That's why
I've never had a real tree ever.
Oh my God, Sabrina! I've never had a fake tree. Okay, take that back. I got a little one I put on a buffet.
Right.
But no. If you want a real tree, it ain't coming in here.
Oh, there was another one that you mentioned. You need the light. I'll need my room pitch black. Like I don't want lights and flash and stuff.
I had that TV on for me, or I'm gonna be seeing stuff, hearing stuff. Y'all had that TV on for me.
Wow. For the first time, we don't have a TV in we have like our bedroom, and then outside of our bedroom is a sitting area.
It's beautiful how you did that too.
We don't have a TV in the bedroom. And
well, that's what they're telling you in marital counseling now. Don't have a TV in your bedroom. That's for communication, whether it be verbal or physical. And the TV can be a huge distraction.
It's distracting. That was the only reason we did. It's distracting. It keeps you from sleeping sometimes because you be up flipping and trying to see what's on. So I
think I'm gonna move mine out if God ever.
No, but if you need
I'm okay if somebody's in the room with me.
Oh, okay.
That's my disclaimer. Like if the other person, so I'm kind of like that person that always goes with the so if the other person says I don't need the TV, then I'm good. As long as that person's in the room, but I'm by myself. I got the fan running, the TV on bright. I can set the settings. So yeah,
man, and it was
we all like salt and pepper, huh?
Yeah, and it was one more. It was one more. You said it was the ice cream in the cone. In the cone. To me, ice cream cones taste like flavored plastic.
Girl, bye. That McDonald's cone. Oh my God! I'm mad that they put the little paper on the thing because then it got taken off and there might be some traces of man.
Just put it in the dish.
Not that waffle cone. The waffle cones are good, Sabrina. They real sugary.
Maybe I just haven't had a good cone. I've just had the cheap ones that little 10 cent, the little.
No, that McDonald's one is nice. I like that. They have the best ice cream and cone. It used to be 25.
Yeah, and when the machine is working.
Oh, right? Don't you start on that. So, Beanie, we come to the end of another episode. Want to thank everybody for joining us and putting up with all our banter.
Oh my gosh, all of our opinions.
Exactly. Don't please. I don't want to hear the beehive to stay away from me. I was honest. I'm entitled to my right. She a billionaire. She don't care nothing about what I think, but I just had to be honest about that one.
Yeah, me too. I've never been a Beyonce fan, by herself. So not by herself. Oh no, I take that back. Her first album, her first solo album with Dangerous Layla. You wanna?
That's when I stopped liking her.
That's what I could take that one. Beyond that, you lost me.
I don't care about no lemonade, fruit punch. None of that.
Iced tea, none of it. None of it.
Have a great week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.